boom. Wait a minute, just like that. Boom, 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 just like that. A-Dubb Productions, just like that. Like, comment, subscribe, just like that. Boom, wait a minute, just like that. A-Dubb, you ready? Wait a minute.
What is up, everybody? Thank you so much for joining in. I am happy to be here today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hit the like button and hit the post notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload new videos. All right, so before we get in and start talking about things, let me show you guys what we got going on right here with the chenille patches. We have this chenille patch right here, available right now on by request. It's on the site, but you can't find it. You type it in and you can see it. So if you want it, type it in, you can see it. This is how big it is. It is, of course, heat press on, heat applied graphic right here. And this is a chenille patch. This is a chenille patch. All right, let me move this right here so you guys can see it a little bit better. All right, nice, large size chenille patch. This one also, and they are on the low. So if you are a fan of this baseball team right here, Philadelphia Phillies, then available right now. Holla at me. I got you. Chenille patches. All right. So I'd like to take this opportunity to give a special shout out to my close friend Katrina's Graceful Creations. I saw on Instagram that she recently got married, so let's all give her a round of applause and go over to her channel and wish her a happy union. Congratulations to you, Katrina. I hope that you find love and happiness forever and ever. Amen. Now, speaking of engagements and marriage and stuff like that, guys, this weekend, Chanel and I went and took some pictures, some engagement photos, and they came out really good. We went to a place that's close to here. I forgot the name of the place. Let me see if I can find it real fast so I can tell you guys what it was called. Let me see in my pictures. Okay, here it is. It's called Stonely Natural Garden. Oh my gosh, it was so amazing. I have some footage, a little bit of footage that I took, so I'm going to play the footage right now so you guys can check it out. We are currently on the way to go take some wedding photo shoot stuff. What is this for?
Our engagement photos.
Our engagement photos. So it should be pretty cool. Chanel looks fantastic. And I look fantastic.
Yes,
in 800 feet, turn left onto Sweetsford Road.
Chanel's in a rush.
I'm not in a rush.
Okay.
Uncle Al and Aunt Ellen are waiting on us though.
She said she was in a rush.
At the light, turn left onto Sweetsford Road.
So we are here to take our photos. Chanel, say hi.
Hi!
Here's Aunt
Ellen and Uncle Al.
And Uncle Al, the
also known as AV Brown Photography.
AV Brown Photography.
Hashtag Uncle Al.
Let's check out his camera.
You need to not be trying to videotape stuff when I'm trying to take pictures.
That's right. Tell him.
Now what I said I was she gives up my camera. Oh, okay.
I'm just
Actually,
saying.
I tell you, Uncle Al said it.
Is this new? Or
What?
you've had this
But
camera
the
already?
camera, I've had this for a while, a couple years.
Is that photo only or video info?
It does video. I don't do video.
That lens is serious.
And I ain't not gonna be in the video world.
Right. That's a whole nother can of worms.
Yep, when I'm
Not interested in at all.
I do it every once in the blue.
Okay.
But not enough to so I called back to this place again. I said, just to be sure, I want to make sure that I don't have to pay $100.
Well, you had to pay $100 last time you get in?
Well, no, it's nothing to get in. But if you are doing photography, basically professional photography, then you have to pay a $100 fee.
Oh, okay. That's really odd because normally they see you doing press and they let you in for free. It's the opposite.
Well, it's like if you're going to come out here for a wedding,
Right.
and you hired a photographer to shoot your wedding,
because you're kind of like causing a scene a little bit, kind of.
and and then no lighting. You can't use lighting out here.
Right.
None of that kind of stuff.
Oh, that's
Those
a
ones
nice
you
hat
probably
right
don't
there.
need lighting, right?
No, I didn't.
I'm surprised I didn't choose that one.
You know, I don't want anybody questioning me and saying,
Right, that makes sense. That makes sense. Very smart, very smart. So I'm going to put the camera away, and because I can't take a tripod in here, and I got this on my Joby Gorilla pod, they might think this is a camera. So I'm gonna use my phone for if I can take anything in here. We'll see. Maybe not. Maybe not. So we'll see. We're gonna go take pictures in the
Okay, my
pergola
hair's still
now.
okay.
Yeah, you're still fine.
Just making sure, because you never know.
I still look like I just woke up.
No, you don't, honey.
Okay.
You look fantastic.
All right. Oh,
Okay.
halfway down.
Watch the water.
Okay. This water?
I mean, I saw something dripping.
Okay. This place is beautiful. Nice flowers and such. We just took pictures in there. And now we're doing something over here. Yeah, steps down to the grass.
It's very difficult. I thought about white, and then I was like, I have to be real careful. Yeah, I didn't.
let me change this lens.
Now I got to be honest with you. The pictures do not do the landscaping and the environment any justice. Now, what I will say is, it was a really, really nice place, nice flowers, but it wasn't like kept up to the T. Like this place called Longwood Gardens that I go to sometimes, that we go to sometimes. It wasn't like as well kept, but it was still a really, really, really nice place, and we got some really, really good photos. I'm gonna have the link to our photographer down in the description below in case any of you guys want to utilize his services. This is Chanel's uncle, and he takes amazing photos, as you guys can see. But these are the pictures that we're going to use to send out for our what do you call those things where you send out to invite people? Save the dates, I guess you call them, or invitations, wedding invitations. Yeah. But yeah, the wedding's going to be in Costa Rica, and we've been having quite the experience booking everything and getting the rooms blocked and everything for the JW Costa Rica. But it's going to be amazing. So yeah, that's that. So special announcement in the background, while I'm not telling you guys exactly everything that I've been doing, I have set aside a nice amount, a nice investment. I put it in a nice investment for some DTF supplies. So shortly I'll be getting, and they'll be up on the site right now, DTF inks. They'll be available on the website very, very soon. DTF inks. I'm waiting for my batch to come in, and I will have extremely fair pricing for DTF inks. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be on my website. And we're going to roll out some film soon, so stay tuned for that. Also, I'm going to roll out my own line of DTF inks and my own line of DTF film, and we're going to advertise it, and we're going to have that on the website. I'm not sure if I should put it on a separate site or if I should put it on my site. I might just leave it on my site right now and see how things go and grow it. But the reason why I'm doing that is because I believe that because we, people like me or you, are such heavy consumers of the products that we use for garment decorating, if you look around in the community, you don't see any people that look like us actually selling the supplies. And I think that's a void, that's something that needs to change. And so as opposed to me just talking about it, I want to be the difference. Shout out to Be the Difference Clothing. I want to be the difference, and I want to get involved more in that aspect and like provide more of the supplies that you guys need. Not only because of the financial rewards, but also because, you know, I feel like we just need to get more involved, and so much so that I think I'm gonna get more involved in the equipment side also. But we're gonna like later on down the line, all right, to see where this goes. We're gonna start off small and of course try to grow. So let me know your thoughts, what you think about that. Would you be willing to shop with me? My prices are going to be better than a lot of the competitors that we currently shop at for our DTF inks. in our DTF films. I'm not looking to make a bunch of money. I'm just looking to start off, make my money back with a little bit more on the top. Obviously, a little bit more profit. You have to make some profit to make it make sense. And then re-up and re-up and re-up and re-up. So this is one of those things where when you really start a business, this is why a lot of business fail, right? When you start a business in the startup phase, which is like first year, maybe 2, and maybe 3 for most businesses, a lot of businesses, you shouldn't expect to really see a significant profit, because in the startup phase, you're always using the profits to reinvest back into the business to grow the business. That's why right now, where I'm at with my journey right here, as long as I've been in it, well, I won't say I haven't like really spent any money, because I have. I bought my truck, and I did a bunch of stuff to my truck, but I initially had plans on doing stuff on the channel with it, which I could still do, but yeah, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, but for the first few years when I really started making money with my garment decorating business, I reinvested and I reinvested and I reinvested. I'd say for the first like 3 to 4 years, I just kept on reinvesting, maybe more than that. Like if we can go back to the days where I had the silhouette cameo and I had my single needle, my brother SE600, I just kept on if you want to go back that far, that was about 6 years of just reinvesting and upgrading and buying new equipment until about right here, right? So, but backstory, before I did the garment decorating thing, I was doing a camera thing. Like I was shooting music videos, and it got to the point where I was always buying new cameras. I was always buying new gears, camera cranes, different types of drones, different types of bounce screens, different types of boom mics, different types of lighting. I had 2 light kits, all types of different types of stuff relative to filmmaking, blimps, all types of different stuff, green screens, so many different things. But I had to get to the point where I said, you know what? I am not buying anything else relative to making film until I use the equipment that I have and I can make that equipment make me money, right? So I'm saying, like, you guys should not get into the habit of always buying different types of equipment if it's not being beneficial, if your business isn't growing. So it's okay to get started and want a DTF machine. All right, get your DTF machine, use that DTF machine to buy you something else, right? Then if when you start your business, you want a DTF and embroidery, use that, you start making profit with your DTF machine. Okay, buy an embroidery machine. But at some point, don't go down the rabbit hole where you're always buying and not focused on making any money, not focused on using the equipment to make any money. All right, you got to get to the point where, okay, I have this, I have this, I have this. I'm selling things every now and then, but I'm not really focused on the business. I'm not really making the business profitable. So you have to get to the point where you're like, okay, I have all that I need to actually fulfill most orders. I'm going to stop right here, and I'm not spending another dime until I start making significant profit in my business. All right. So that's what I want you to, you guys that are there already, you know who you are. If you have an embroidery machine already, if you have a DTF printer already, just stop, because you're to the point where you can make significantly amount of money, a significant lot of money. Well, maybe embroidery, you might want 1 or 2 heads or 3 heads or something like that. But if you're at that certain point, just stop. Focus on making money. I know you're advertised to all day. I know you get the new X tool came out with the 3 different options, or is it 2 different options? Yes, 3 different types of machines in the same shell. I know that looks good and you wanted anything, but stop spending money. Focus on growing your business and dedicate a few years to using the equipment that you have and making it make profit for your business before you go out and buy something else, because it's really, really easy to fall into the trap of just always buying this and buying that and buying that. And before you know it, your business is even profitable. It's not even making any money. All right. So if I didn't say anything good in this video today, just take that into consideration, all right, and try that out, because that's what happened to me with the cameras, and that's what happened to me with the embroidery stuff. And that's why if you notice, I fell back from making the how-to videos on my YouTube channel, because I was focused on the business for a while, focused on trying to get a steady amount of clientele on a regular basis, so that all the equipment that I reinvested my YouTube money back into, and my affiliate money back into, I said, okay, now I got all this equipment, but I'm just making videos showing the equipment. I'm not actually using the equipment to actually run a business. And there are people out there that want this equipment, that actually want to run a business. So let me try to actually run a business and not just talking about running a business. There's two different types of influencers. There are those that get equipment and just talk about till you're blue in the face, but they don't actually run a business. And there's nothing wrong with either one, because there's space and there's room for either one. But I actually wanted to run an actual business, so I can come back and I can give you guys more information on how to run a business and the things that I've learned since I've been running my business. All right. And I will say that just like any other business, it takes a few years for you to build up that clientele, for you to be known as that person that offers that service, for you to consistently get business. All right. So yeah, with that being said, I got to take a pause for right now, because I got to run over and I got to fulfill an order for 2 clients. Nothing heavy today, just fill an order for 2 clients. Got to do a t-shirt, I think, and I have to do some DTFs. All right, so I'm going to do that, and then we're going to come back and end the video out. All right, come with me, y'all, come with me. So these are going to be done in no time. Printing them out right now. Can't really see that well. Let me see if I can lift this up so you guys can see better. Here we go. Every year I get a batch of these that I have to print, whether it be Phillies merch, Eagles merch, whatever the customers order it for. I get these every year around sports season, so let's get them out.
Off my PPE, guys, still wearing my PPE protective equipment. When I'm not filming, I always have this on.
So I am back. We went to the studio. We filled the order. I went back and forth and text my client. They're so happy when I sent them a picture of the shirt. They're happy about it, because this was like a thing where they ordered it yesterday. They contacted me yesterday. This is a client that I had already, that I did some embroidery. I don't know if those guys that follow me on Instagram, you guys saw that I had got a I got it right here in my text. They sent me an Eagles hat, and they wanted some custom embroidery over the back. You know how the back snapback part where it curves, and the side. You guys saw that on my Instagram channel if you guys follow me. I'll put a picture on it of what I did on the screen if I remember when I'm editing this video. But yeah, that was that client. They wanted this shirt. They needed it ASAP, because I guess the arrangements are coming up soon. But I won't, for the respect of the client, I won't put that picture up on the screen, because it was a memory of, let's put it like that, shirt. So out of respect and condolence, I won't put that up on the screen and show you guys. They're happy that I was able to do it for them. And yeah, all right. So let me know your thoughts on everything I said in the comments down below. What do you guys think about me selling inks, DTF inks? What else do you think I should sell? I don't want to spread myself too thin, so don't give me too many suggestions here. And also, I forgot. Yeah. Let me know your thoughts on the, of course, chenille patches and everything else I mentioned. And if you watch this video all the way through, comment the word DAWG in the comments of this video. DAWG. Just type that in the comments for me to let me know you watched the video all the way through. I'm just curious, man. I'm gonna be doing this all moving forward. Maybe not the whole time, but DAWG. Let me know who you are. I want to see if it's the same consistent amount of people that are watching the video through. And I'll talk to you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts, and if you are in fact focused on your business, or if you're just doing this as a hobby and you just are happy playing with your machines. There's nothing wrong with that either, because you know, everybody has hobbies, and this can be a hobby for you if you just enjoy playing with different types of machines. That's okay. People who have hobbies playing with different types of cars. So don't think that there's anything wrong with just playing with these machines. There's nothing wrong with it at all. But if you're somebody who's trying to be better off and using this as a way to be financially better off, then you have to concentrate on actually using the equipment and building business. All right, with that being said, talk to you guys on the next video. Like, comment, subscribe.